Yo, 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 what's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Nate the Great coming at you with another live. You already know if you're new to the channel, like, share, comment, and subscribe. To all the returning friends and family, you already know it's peace and blessings. I'll give y'all a little bit of time to tune in case these notifications ain't go out. James, number 8, what's going on, my guy? First things first, hopefully everybody having a blessed and productive hump day. Hopefully everybody is smoothly getting through the work day. Hopefully your kids is getting through the school day. And we're almost to the weekend. So hopefully whatever you got planned, especially holiday plans or future holiday plans at that, just make sure you and the family safe and just staying on point. And just make sure you staying blessed as always. Amari, what's going on, baby? Patty, what's going on, baby? Appreciate you. Be safe on that road, baby. Now, you already know. Appreciate everybody that tuned in yesterday for the conversation. Definitely one that was needed. And those type of messages are still going to be sent no matter what. And if you missed it, catch the replay. Was going to do a live stream last night. Um, After the Twitch live was over, kind of fell into the lazy mode. You know, your boy had to get his little munchies on and stuff, but honestly, was just going to finish topping off on this live from yesterday because those who might not have been here, you know, I got wind of a story of a 15-year-old getting stabbed in his school. Now, his life is not at danger. It's non-life threatening injuries. So 9 out of 10, if he ain't home by now, he probably be home within the next day or so. But you know, the sad part is they didn't catch the boy that actually committed the crime. But I got a feeling at some point they will. And the reason why they will is because, again, there's some of these youth that are making same crazy calculated mistakes that some of these adults are making, especially when they've done something that they know they're gonna have to run from. Miss T, what's going on, baby? Now, you know, I'm still trying to find out the other situation about the lady getting shot yesterday. Well, when it come to find out, she was actually a home health aide, and she was actually with her patient when she got shot, going to get some groceries from a supermarket. Like, the ruthlessness and the carelessness a lot of times is a prime example of why we have so much destruction around us. I don't think it's fair. It's not right. Nobody should have to worry about doing a regular 9 to 5 or a regular career job and have to worry about possibly getting shot, accosted, assaulted, or any level. See, like I was saying before, our community back in the day, we had a stronghold on specific things. And the things we didn't, it was red got against us. Most most of us men and women, especially those with a strong conscience and a heart, would know that when there's something going on with somebody else's kids and you spot it and see it, you'll usually say something about it or act on it. We are lacking that right now. Hence why some of these kids is going bonkers. And again, your child should not have to worry again about possibly not coming home or possibly going through something they shouldn't have to go through. Their schools is not the streets. It shouldn't be no jungle gym. It shouldn't be no circus in it. This is why I was implementing and even, telling people you have to. You got children in these school systems. Even if you had to take a day off, so what? If I think it could be something where my child could be in some sort of danger or even future danger, I'm going to check to make sure that this is what it is. And before I have to move them out of a school district or whatever, I want to make sure that that school is actually safe, because it's not just going to be one child that might be going to that school or just in that school district. God, this what's going on, baby. Happy birthday, baby. Oh, wish the birthday girl up in here happy birthday and many more blessings around the sun. You already know. I think that's dangerous right there. Again, your child is going to a school to try to learn and grow and even learn how to socialize with people of different creeds and everything else. But in the same token, they gotta worry about this type of madness right there. They gotta possibly worry about getting robbed at school, beat up at school, stuff that usually happens in the streets when it comes to street politics. Shit crazy. Brenda, what's going on, baby? What's popped up in here while I'm not paying attention somewhat to the hold on. B Rob, what's going on, my guy? You know, but this is a problem right there. Nobody wants to have that real hard conversation on how to combat something like that. We'll have a conversation on melodrama, instigations, and fights. Just pure out ignorance all around the board. We'll focus on that and come together for that. But this conversation is needed. It really is right now. Because it's only getting worse. And for some that don't have children within school age yet, this would be the time for some of y'all, if this is really what you want to do and this is what you say you're gonna do it. For those who still feel like they're gonna keep their kids in the school system, you better start making sure your kids' school's what it is. And if it ain't meeting the criteria that it's supposed to, yes, you still have an option to transfer them or take them out of there or take them out that district. And if shit don't go right for you again, then guess what? Homeschool. Safest way a lot of times. Because with all the different things that are going on in these schools now, it's definitely getting worse. And there's a reason why some of y'all are stating that you're going to do what you do. But make sure you stay on that. Your child shouldn't have to worry about spending a couple days in the hospital for actually doing nothing. You know, it's crazy. And some people, again, y'all don't know how to just leave certain things where it's at. We could have had a slight disagreement, fall out about something. If we didn't get physical with each other, there's no need for us to get physical now. And there's no need for me to have to feel like you have to come back this way because you felt the type of way. Get out your pride, get out your emotions. Again, that's essentially what's setting people up for their downfalls. Well, what that person do to you, you ready to do this? Oh, nah, he just said some shit. And oh, she said so. Oh, they think they. That's that's like real emotional, immature minded shit. Sorry to say it that way. It is. And if that person ain't a necessary threat at all, why still even go through with it? Now just think about it from this instance right here. And I'm speaking on situation with that young boy. Now, what if it would have, God forbid, passed away, right? From injury. Now, again, that's two lives, two young lives gone tragically. One decides to make a decision that they know could alter their life, but they just didn't care because they was just too wrapped up in emotion to just do it. Riaz, what's going on, my guy? I'm sorry, but this is a situation that can't be denied no more, and it can't be overlooked. See, again, nobody cares until it really happens close to home, or it really just hits close and hits rock bottom for you. Then you'll care. Sky, what's going on, my guy? See, a lot of you are making emotional, critical errors without thinking. What is going to be my outcome? You think I'm going to be able to get away with this? Hmm. Let me see if I'm going to be able to get away with this. And then you still do it. Like, now there's some of you that, yeah, you don't care about the consequences until you really sit in the precinct, or you sit in behind a wall and you really sitting here realizing you're not going home. You laughing until you realize, yo, word, I can't, my mom's ain't come get me yet. My pops ain't come get me yet. Word ain't getting no, because you might be in a situation, prime example. There's some of y'all that you put yourselves in danger, put yourselves behind that cold wall, and then guess what? If your family ain't got adequate money to at least get you bailed out, you gonna be sitting in it. And depending on where you at, you'll be sitting in there for a minute. And then it'll really sink in and you'll realize, damn, I should not even did what I did. There's some of you who don't care. And then some of you, again, that just, you have no soul to begin with. So that's why you don't care. The ones that actually care to some degree, again, you should have thought about it before you did it. Is this really worth it? What did this person, what? Did this person pull a gun out on you, a knife out on you, or something like that for you to have to retaliate like that? If not, there should be no reason why y'all thinking that way. Again, that is an emotional aspect that will always be your damn downfall. Logic over emotions. I keep repeating that because some of y'all really don't use logic over emotion. Again, that boy could have been another victim. And then the boy who committed the crime would have been another victim. Why? Because now you're going to be a victim to the jail system. And it really makes no sense, again, how some of you just think to do that type of rash shit and then think there's no consequences. I'll probably get a slap on the wrist. They got to prove this, down the third. All right. Telling you, be mindful of what you're saying and what you're doing in certain areas and certain situations, because those could be your downfalls. Willis, what's going on, my guy? Annie, what's going on, baby? Y'all already know if y'all just tuned in at the like button. Just brushing off of yesterday's live. Um, Again, it is a good thing that that young boy, his injuries was non-life threatening, so he should be back home with his family within time. But still, nobody should have to worry about that. And I would urge some of y'all parents too to really start going to bat. There's certain instances where as parents you're gonna have to step in, not just visually but physically, because you're gonna have some people who refuse to listen to the message until they see you got stern parents that ain't playing that shit. Don't come over here with that dumb shit. If you got a problem with this, this is how y'all gonna handle it. If not, hmm, we'll make examples if we have to. But I'm sorry, this is a prime example of why some things are just getting out of control. It's not just the kids that ain't, you know, they not on board and they not on point. Some of the parents too. The real ones are actually doing what they need to do. They already know what it is because we've been through it. It's just it's worse now than what it was back then. D Truth, what's going on, my guy? Cool Gamer, what's going on? And as far as that situation with the lady and being with her patient and getting shot, that's just beyond ridiculous. I'm doing my damn job and I gotta worry about getting shot going to help this lady get some groceries. Like, are you fucking kidding me? Shit is really like getting ridiculous now. In some instances, some people don't want to have to pick up and relocate somewhere else just to try to build something. When they feel like the shit that they have right now could actually still be rebuilt the best way. You just got to get rid of the fucking people that are in the way. Now, once I figure out everything else I need to figure out as far as that, I'll definitely have more details on that. But hopefully, her injuries is not, critical or so severe. But it's again, it's sad. It feels like you and living in the wild, wild west to a degree. Literally, they got to stay strapped or have something on you because some of these people are making the most critical errors and they don't care about it. It's all to prove something. A rep on something that, man, listen, what that rep gonna get you? Absolutely nothing. Mo, what's going on, baby? Serious, what's going on, baby? I'm looking back at the chat, baby. Trying to make sure these birds don't shit on me, baby. My bad, y'all. Y'all know I'm taking my little morning walk, as always. But again, these situations right here should not have to. Nobody should have to worry about going to work and not making it to work because of stupidity and ignorance. Tamika, what's going on, baby? We have had so many different critical stories of people doing the normal things they accustomed to doing, and it could change in an instant. Now, there's some situations that could really be avoided if some of y'all really think. Again, keyword, think. Some things there's no need to really go to a physical confrontation because it doesn't matter if it's a win, lose, or even a draw situation. Nobody wins at the end of the day because at the end of the day, you just had ignorance. Or, as Riley would have said, no, as Huey would have said, y'all just had a whole nigga moment for nothing. All over emotions or the simplest little whatever. Or you bumped me a certain way, I ain't like that. My bad, brother. No harm, no foul, no nothing. And some people still get mad even about that. Oh, this thing ain't trying to get no confrontation, and then they'll go from that. I done been in parties where it be situations like that. It be jam packed. Some people might have bumped each other a little bit, but it ain't no real beef or no nothing like that. But some people will take it that way. Nah, so you bumped me a certain way. I ain't like the way you. What you mean you didn't like the way I said whatever? Like, if I didn't say nothing that should have felt like you was really that upset about it, then you leave it alone. And it's sad because you think some people would think that way. All right, you know what? It was an incident. I'll leave it be. Nah, some people really just childish, immature, and really don't care. argument shouldn't have to lead to a stabbing or shooting or even non-existence of life. Nah, shouldn't happen. Sorry, it shouldn't happen at all. See, I'm from that area where again, if we had to come to get some steam off, then yeah, we was scrapping. We was definitely scrapping, but guess what? Nobody ever went further than what it was, scrapping. Didn't matter. I'm sorry, but it don't make no damn sense. Like, where at some point do we get together and have more common decency to say, you know what, this cycle has been here too long. You know what? If it ain't no file, it ain't no file. And keep it pushing. Certain situations are happening because people are fighting over they fighting over other men or women. They fighting over money. We know it's definitely over drugs a lot of times. So in the midst of that, that cycle at some point, I feel like it can be at least suppressed, at least to where we get back to where we was at as a whole in the community, where you feel safety for your kids to be outside. It should never be a time where anybody feels they can't bring their children outside because of the fuck shit day in and day out. It's time for some of y'all to really start taking your power back as far as your community and all of that. You think that the right group of people sitting around in certain areas, any of that fuck shit gonna happen in their areas? No. There's a lot of different places that have safe zones. But then again, we shouldn't always have to go to a safe zone. If our safe zone has always been in the comforts of where we at, and everybody was at least flourishing and doing something, why we can't get back to that? I ain't messing. Riaz, Riaz think he a thug. He said he don't fear jail. Oh man, no Riaz. You know what? In that instance, I can tell you that right now. There's a lot of people that don't fear jail until they actually sit their ass in there, even if it is for a week, 2 weeks. Who knows? Again, depending on where you at.